Hey guys, welcome to ICED Drawfee, the inaugural episode of our semi-podcast where we get warmed up for the actual show. That's right, we're warming up the Drawfee. This is a thing we've been doing pretty much for every Morning Drawfee episode. We'll just sit and chat a little bit to get our vocal cords loose, to get them vibrating at a consistent frequency. But we figured, yeah, there you go. Nathan's not warm yet.
Yeah,
there he goes.
Hold on.
Hey guys, this is Nathan's regular.
Oh, you sound horrible.
Pre-Drawfee
No,
voice. Need to
get a little warmer.
Hi.
There you go. Perfect.
I'm Nathan.
Yeah. That's how Nathan sounds normally until he does his vocal warm-ups. Until he says the word beetle 20 times in a row.
Beetle.
Beetleborg. And then he's ready.
So yeah, so now we're recording this, so we're gonna need to do an extra warm-up before this.
Exactly.
And then, it'll just be warm-ups all the way down.
And then we're so warm that we can power the Earth. Then there will be no more need for electricity because we will have provided enough power by getting so warm and so loose and so right. Nathan, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm having a time.
You having a time? What you been up to? You did like a lot of improv today, my man.
I do have 2 whole practices on Sundays.
Back to back?
There's like an hour in between.
What do you do in that hour?
What
don't you do?
What don't I do?
Yeah.
I don't learn any musical instruments.
Uh-huh.
I do not
Keep going.
I don't expand my horizons. That's for sure.
You don't read a book.
Don't read a book.
What did you do today in your hour off?
What did I do? I checked my fantasy football scores.
This is great.
And I read a comic book, which is not a book. It's different.
Yeah, very close. I was on the razor's wire there.
Is that it? Should I have made something up? More. That's actually what I did.
No, I want to know what you actually did.
Okay.
Again, this is ICED Drawfee. It doesn't have to be good.
It doesn't.
It isn't. It's just kind of.
It doesn't have to be good.
That's the slogan.
As opposed to Drawfee, which is always
much like real iced coffee. It's just kind of like a bitter thing you drink when it's too hot for the real stuff. That's the other slogan. Is too hot for the real stuff.
Should we, as we are sort of like folding back the curtain?
Yeah.
Should we tell the audience that we actually recorded one of these already?
Well, here's what happened: is you recorded one. You recorded an entire episode, and I talked to you while you did that.
Yeah.
And I didn't record shit.
Yeah. So we finished. We did like a half hour.
Uh huh. We had a lovely chat, and guess what? You'll never get to hear it.
The warm-up chat doesn't usually last that long. It's usually like a few minutes, so we like stretched it out. We had like a good, some solid goofs in there.
Some like legendary banter was had.
We said the word fucktub so many times.
And you'll never know the context of that.
You'll never know why.
It's lost to time. Sorry, guys. And maybe if you like, I don't know. Maybe if you're like a data miner, maybe if you're some sort of like cyber terrorist future hacker, you can find my audio that's lost forever in the data stream. But I don't think that's going to happen. You're never going to get to know about our like glorious 10-minute conversation about the future in which everyone, instead of going on the internet, just sits in like a metal alloy fuck tub and has brain sex.
I think you said bismuth.
It was bismuth. Oh right, because we were talking about oh, I remember. Yeah, the impetus for this was, of course, we were talking about.
Let's recreate
diamonds.
this.
Let's just recreate it.
Let's get there.
This is like in a crime scene, in a futuristic crime movie, when like they pull up like the hologram overlay of the crime scene,
right?
And they're like walking through it, and they're like, this shouldn't be here. And what that is, the equivalent being that you guys are listening to this, and you're like, I shouldn't be here. I should be doing anything else. But we were talking about how about diamonds in the rough.
Diamond in the rough. That's what right? Because this is
that's what this is.
This is the rough. This is the roughest it ever gets. You think Drawfee's rough? Oh baby, but listen to.
It doesn't have to be good.
No.
But my thought on the subject was that like people are like, oh, he's a diamond in the rough, such potential. But like, yeah, but like there's potential, but it's gonna take like a lot of time and money to like polish that, like wash off all the dirt.
Yeah,
and then you gotta like grind it down.
Get the laser cut.
Yeah,
get it nice and
just buy
geometric.
Just buy a real diamond. That's what I'm saying. Like, why waste the time like cutting it out? Just like buy one that's already good.
Or
just like,
or don't buy a diamond because the whole thing's a scam.
That is true. I think
watch Adam Ruins Everything on True TV.
Yeah, once you're down to that, and then tune over to MTV for Middle of the Night Show.
Middle of the Night Show.
I guess
a lot of college humor people going on to bigger and better stuff.
Yeah,
proud of
great. Them. And then I guess also, buy Oberto beef jerky. I'm just doing random endorsements now.
Oh,
it has nothing to do with us. I'm just expanding it. Yeah. Oh, Berto.
Oh, Oberto.
That's their slogan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my Berto.
We're the jerky that doesn't mess with Sasquatch.
Yeah, like all of their commercials now are like two guys being like, "Yo, should we mess with Sasquatch?" And the other guy's like, "No, man, he's fine."
Nah, dude, why?
Oh, my Berto.
Oh, my Berto.
And then yeah, the Berto is like, that's like their Chester the Cheeto. He's just kind of like a cool little dude named Berto, and he's like, "Nice work, boys."
He's little,
and they're
but
like,
he's got
"Oh, my Berto."
Oh, my Berto.
I kind of did like a George Takei voice for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, Berto.
Oh, Berto. You had a run-in with George Takei recently, didn't you?
Well, okay. George Takei helped expose a lie of mine.
Oh, that's what it was.
Can
you guys, let's get it all out there. Let's get it all out.
I did a bad.
You did a bad.
I did a bad. I took a goof that wasn't mine and used it for my own purposes.
I knew this story already, and what I'm doing now is I'm putting Nathan on trial in goof court.
It's like we did a pre-interview. We're getting to all the things from what we recorded before, but just
but they're back and better than ever, baby. Nathan thought we talked about this in the one the recording that got messed up.
Yeah, I thought I was safe.
You thought you were off the hook, but no.
I thought I made it out
court.
the other end.
I'm banging my comedy gavel.
Okay, look.
It makes a weird squeaky noise.
So I've got some funny friends. You know, a lot of them do comedy. A lot of them are like making stuff for the internet on the reg.
Yeah.
But then like some of my friends are just funny and they don't care about comedy. They're not trying to do comedy. They're not trying to be comedians. They're just like, I'm a funny person. I'm gonna make some jokes online.
We call those people normal
humans.
We call those people good people.
Just good. Just I know a couple good people.
Good folk.
Good folk.
Yeah.
So he made a funny goof that I then used to make a goof. I used the same goof to make my coworkers laugh in our internet interoffice chat.
And you thought.
I thought it would be a harmless goof.
Yeah, you just pass it off. It'd be like.
So the goof was there's a news story about a guy eating at Chili's.
Yeah.
Where he went to pray over his fajitas, steak fajitas.
Been there.
And in so bending his head to pray, burnt it on the sizzling hot plate that the fajitas come on. It comes on a sizzling plate.
Oh yeah, like that.
It's like
if you're.
But anyway, so yeah, it was a dumb, silly story. It was making the rounds on the internet. It's like, oh, this dumb guy doing a thing. And my friend made the goof, which I thought was real good, which was guy should have learned to separate his church and state.
That's such a good goof.
It's a good goof. It's a play on church and state.
Yeah.
It's apt.
I can almost forgive you.
Right.
For regoofing.
So that article came up in the chat, and I was like, ooh, I've got the perfect goof ready. So I said it.
In my goof quiver.
Didn't think much of it. Just was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm contributing to the conversation, and like, it It killed.
Gangbusters.
Everybody, it did gangbusters. Everybody's just like cracking up in real life. And I was oh no.
You got offered a job on SNL because of the strength of that goof.
Yeah, I got a job offer for Ellen, for the talk show Ellen.
You were just like lit up with offers.
I was just racked with guilt because it was not mine. And everyone
it's not yours to
was
have.
Just like, oh, Nathan's so funny. Mm-hmm. He's such a funny guy.
You tickled their funny bones under false pretenses.
And so where George Takei comes in, he holds a mirror. He holds a mirror up to me.
Yeah.
Shines a light on the fraud.
That's what he does.
That's
his role.
Because his impeccable Facebook page posted the story with the church and steak joke.
Uh-huh.
And
now, Nathan...
And people saw it, and they were talking to me. They're like, oh, man, are you mad George Takei?
Because you didn't tell them?
Took your goof.
Because they still think it's your goof at this point.
It ran away from me. It was, I was in too deep. I couldn't I couldn't back down. I couldn't back out.
Yeah.
It was, I was making friends. I was rubbing elbows with the bigwigs. I couldn't be like, oh, by the way, that way didn't even come up with
Lorne Michaels, personally, like, he came by, he like stopped by our Slack office, inter-office chat, and you're like, how did you get...
Lorne Michaels just has access to any Slack that he wants to get
he doesn't go to UCB shows anymore. He just hangs out in inter-office Slack chats.
Yeah. He's like,
this is where new comedy tastes are being made.
I really like the GIFs you've been using in this Slack chat.
Lorne Michaels is just Dr. Evil, right?
Yeah,
that's where Mike Myers got the voice.
He's Dr. Evil
if he
were
doing a Lorne Michaels impression.
If Dr. Evil were a puppet frog. That's the
very good.
So Nathan, I just have one question for you.
Girl, you know I.
Is that a Hotline Bling?
No, that's birthday sex.
Oh, sure.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
That's Hotline Bling.
There it is. That's what I wanted. So is George Takei? Is that who your friend is?
What?
Is that how he made that goof? Are you friends with George Takei?
I mean, I like to think George Takei is a friend to all.
Yeah, but like, is that what was going down? Is like you and George were hanging out at like the Wendy's, just like chilling, and like he told you, as you do, and he told you that church and steak joke, and you're like, oh George, you're tickling my ribs,
right? Because he's he's online, he's a funny that he completely fits the description I gave of this friend.
It's true. He's good folk.
He's just a good folk.
George Takei is good folk.
George Takei, and like, aka good folk.
And he's like, you wouldn't, like, I think I might put that on my Facebook page. What do you think, Nathan?
Because George Takei super manages his own Facebook page.
Oh yeah, it's just him. It's a solo op.
A team of 20
Nathan,
20-somethings.
What do you think about this Facebook post, Nathan? My good friend. Oh my, I think I've stumbled upon comedy gold.
I think I just made a good goof. How many shares do you think it will get?
Anyway, I'm going to post this.
I'm going to post, and before he could, I was like, hold on, let me check my Slack. See
you
if
scooped the goof.
I did a goop scoof.
You did a goof scoop.
Yeah.
Goof scoop.
Goof scoop.
You did a Disney's goof scoop.
I'm ashamed.
You did. Coming up on the Disney Afternoon is the all-new Disney Afternoon Shame Block. It's Nathan Yaffe's goof scoop.
No, but I did not steal the goof from George Takei. George Takei pulled that goof out of the ether.
It's true. I mean, it's groupthink.
It's it's one of those. I specifically did steal it. I saw it. Mm-hmm. I took it. I said it.
Well,
I fat Jewed it.
It's true.
I fat Jewed it, except I didn't parlay it into any sort of financial success.
You turned down the SNL job because you knew.
I knew I wouldn't be able to hack it in the room.
It's true. Because, like, I mean, like, maybe
the pressure.
the pressure would be too great, and, like, you couldn't rely on your good folk friend to, like, be supplying you with those illicit goofs.
Right, because he's disowned me at this point. You know, like, I
Yeah.
had to tell him what happened, and he was like, "We're not. I think that means we're not
Sorry.
friends. I think that means we're enemies now.
I'm good folk, but you, Nathan,
You're
you're bad folk.
you're bad folk. You're
Yeah.
you're on the opposite spectrum of the alignment chart.
No. He's good folk, and you're a bad yolk. That's what it is.
Damn,
That's how it works, man.
I'm a real stinky
Throw that.
yolk.
You're a stinky egg.
Ugh.
You're that stinky yellow. Is what you are.
Well,
Well, should we record an actual show now?
yes. This was
I'm
not an
feeling
actual
warm.
show. We
No.
did you record it this time?
I did. I recorded it.
Okay.
We're in the clear.
Great.
Guys, thank you for listening to this this little experimental Ice Drawfee. If you liked it, send us a tweet at Drawfee Show or an email at drawfee@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought. And, you know, if you like it, we'll do it again. But that's all for now. It doesn't get good. It doesn't have to be good. That's the new slogan. And we're very sorry. Great.